that? Yeah, that's okay. Hey queers. That was aggressive. Let's try that again. Hey gang, how y'all been? I got my face here in this video, which is something that I know you guys are only really used to seeing in like my market vlogs, but in case you haven't read the title of this video, this isn't a market vlog. I didn't really know how else to record this video. And if you've read the title, you know what this video is, but we'll get to that. I have been wanting for a little while now to kind of put some more effort and time into my social media presence and specifically my YouTube channel, because I'm kind of desperate for a source of income right now that isn't my current job. My current job, the contract will end in about a week from now, and secondly that I'm not getting very many hours currently, and I've had very little luck finding other jobs, and so I'm grasping at straws here, trying to build up my social media presence so that hopefully I can build an audience big enough to maybe start making some money off of like YouTube and Instagram and those kinds of things, and also because it's fun. But I know that in order to do all of that, build up the audience and all that, in order to stand out as an artist on the platform, I need to do things to make myself stand out and be memorable to an audience. And that is hard. A lot of it comes down to the branding and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to bore you all with all the logistics of how to run a YouTube channel, because there's so many other YouTubers that can tell you all about what you need to do to run a YouTube channel. I knew that the first step in making that memorable standout persona is that I need an actual SONA to represent myself in my videos. And you may be thinking, oh, but like you already had a SONA, like it was that little guy that like looked a lot like you, that like was there in the corners of your videos and stuff. And like, yes, you've been an OG and you've been with me since the early days on YouTube. You'll know that I flip-flopped back and forth between a lot of different SONA designs, and I've never really stuck with any of them for very long. And that's largely because I never felt a huge connection to one that I could feel was actually representative of me and my art. That's why I kind of just ended up using a little drawing of myself to kind of be that in my profile picture, in my videos, all that kind of thing. And that's all fine and good, because obviously he was there representing me in my thumbnails and my videos and everything. But the problem is, there's a glaring problem with him, and that is that he's boring. That's kind of a reflection on me more than anything. Obviously, I know I'm not the most exciting looking person. I just needed a SONA that I felt could represent me and also stand out and be memorable to my audience. I sat down and I really started thinking, what do I want a SONA to look like? With some brainstorming, I came up with a few key aspects that I wanted to include in a character design. First of all, I wanted a yellow and green color scheme, because that's kind of what I've built my whole brand on for my small business since I started selling my art. So that was kind of like a non-negotiable. Next thing, I wanted there to be some motif of fantasy art, because I've been really into drawing fantasy stuff lately. Lastly, I wanted there to be some clear alternative subculture influence. With all of those key things in mind, I sat down, and after a bit of brainstorming, a bit of working around what I could do with those key concepts, eventually I cleaned up some sketches, and then I now present to you my new SONA, Cytrus. Cytrus is a lemon tiefling from D&D, and he's decked out in piercings and wears Gyaruo fashion. So I just, yeah, for the first time ever, I actually feel really connected to this character, and maybe it's because I feel like he was so representative of me and the things I like to draw. Maybe it's because I named him. Maybe, I don't know what it is about him, but I actually feel really connected to his character, and I feel like he is a really good representation of me and my art. I've been having a lot of fun drawing him for all the different assets that I've needed so far, and I've also done a lot of the hard work already before I even put this video out, so I'll be ready right off the get-go. I won't get burnt out and lose motivation. I've made a lot of the assets that I can foresee myself using a lot. Hopefully, going forward, I'll be able to use him as my SONA with hopefully no change in the near future. I'm just really proud of that, and I wanted to make this video because I felt it would be inappropriate to make that sudden change with my branding and everything without acknowledging it. I just felt like it would be doing myself and you guys a disservice to not acknowledge that change that is coming. Thank you guys for sticking with me for this long. If you've been here since the beginning, shout out, I guess. Thank you for sticking with me and believing in me. And if you're new, I hope you'll stick around for a bit and kind of see where this journey leads me, because I'm eager to see where it goes. And along with that, I'll say really quickly, if you're not in my Discord server, join my Discord server. I'll put the join link down in the description. There's all kinds of fun stuff going on in there. You can meet other subscribers, friends of mine, all that kind of thing in the Discord server, and you can see sneak peeks on projects I'm working on. You can also see all the kinds of all my OC references, all that kind of thing. There's fun stuff to do in there. You can also roleplay with my OCs if you want to do that. I've got a whole section of roleplay so that you guys can hang out and chat with my OCs. And then you can learn about my OCs so that you can draw them in Art Fight. I'll also put my Art Fight in the description. Please attack me on Art Fight. I always attack back. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, go follow me over there. And if you don't follow me on Etsy, follow me on Etsy. I plan on hopefully reworking my whole Etsy shop pretty soon, whenever I get the chance. And so if you want to support me and my art by buying some things, you can definitely check out my Etsy. I also have a Redbubble. I currently don't get any of the money from Redbubble right now, but if I get enough sales, Redbubble will start giving me money. So yeah, so Instagram, YouTube, Etsy, Discord, all those things, they're all linked in the description. So check me out on all my socials. Come with me on this journey, and come with me to try and build my audience and become #art influencer or whatever. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Hit a few buttons, hit the notification bell. It really helps me out. So thank you all so much for being here and supporting me. Yeah, and I will see you in the next one.